House Democrats have launched an investigation into Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's unprecedented RNC speech from Jerusalem. Pompeo was on an official State Department trip, and this trip was in the Middle East and also North Africa. But Dems argue that Pompeo violated the Hatch Act. First, let's take a look at what his speech was for the RNC.
I'm speaking to you from beautiful Jerusalem, looking out over the old city. I have a big job as Susan's husband and Nick's dad. Susan and Nick are more safe and their freedom's more secure because President Trump has put his America First vision into action. President Trump understands what my great fellow Kansan President Eisenhower said. For all that we cherish and justly desire for ourselves or for our children, the securing of peace is the first requisite, delivering on this duty to keep us safe and our freedoms intact. This president has led bold initiatives in nearly every corner of the world. In North Korea, the president lowered the temperature and against all odds got the North Korean leadership to the table. The president, too, moved the US Embassy to this very city of God, Jerusalem, the rightful capital of the Jewish homeland. And just 2 weeks ago, the president brokered a historic peace deal between Israel and the United Arab Emirates. This is a deal that our grandchildren will read about in their history books. The way each of us can best ensure our freedoms is by electing leaders who don't just talk, but who deliver.
So why is this wrong? Well, the decision to speak to the political convention in pre-recorded remarks from Jerusalem breaks with longstanding precedent of sitting secretaries of state avoiding partisan politics, particularly while abroad, and appears to violate guidance on political activities that Pompeo himself emphasized in a cable to diplomats just last month. Just a month earlier, he warned staff in a diplomatic cable to not improperly engage in the Department of State in the political process and stressed departmental guidance on political activities. And so now Joaquin Castro and other Democrats are launching an investigation into Pompeo. I should note that Castro is the chair of the House Foreign Affairs Oversight and Investigations Committee. And he says, quote, "It is highly unusual and likely unprecedented for a sitting Secretary of State to speak at a partisan convention for either of the political parties. It appears that it may also be illegal." Now, a State Department spokesperson says that it's not because Pompeo, cleared this. And another source familiar with the situation defended the move Sunday by saying Pompeo would deliver the remarks in his personal capacity and that no taxpayer funds would be used. The source said the speech was cleared through Pompeo's personal lawyers, State Department and White House lawyers. Oh, that's gonna give me some confidence. And RNC,
a team of rivals.
All of them are hacks and criminals. Like, criminals said that what Pompeo did is okay. It's totally right. He didn't break any laws.
Oh, the White House lawyers, they okayed it. Oh well, in that case, yeah, no, it must be fine. And no taxpayer funds. Did he pay for the ticket himself? Not that would even be fine. But look, I don't even. I hate all of the violations, picking out this one in particular when Melania's giving a Rose Garden speech and Trump is definitely gonna do it in a day. It just seems weird. I don't know. It also seems weird to violate this longstanding tradition to give such a boring speech. Jesus, the back shot was the most interesting part by far of that entire thing. But yeah, they've broken all the rules, and Joaquin Castro there, I think it's great that he still talks about things potentially being illegal. To me, I don't know, feel free to disagree with me, both Anna and the audience. It seems quaint to talk about members of the Trump administration potentially having done something that's illegal. That implies that they could potentially, what's that?
I don't care. I don't care even a little bit, like not even a little. There's no stimulus bill, guys. There's still no stimulus bill. Tens of millions of Americans are unemployed. I don't care where Pompeo does his speech. I don't care if he does it on a boat. I don't care if he does it on a goat. I don't care. I get it. It's wrong. We're not in normal times. We're not in normal times. Joaquin Castro, hey, I'm glad that you want to do something. That's awesome. We don't have a stimulus bill. People are suffering right now. There's unrest throughout the country. The 3 cops that murdered Breonna Taylor are still out. They're free. Is the federal government gonna do anything about it? Is Congress gonna do anything about it? Oh no? Okay, I don't care about Pompeo. I don't care what he's giving his speech. It's a giant waste of time. I'm tired of these nonsense, dead end congressional investigations. I'm tired of it. Do something, okay? Get back to work and get a stimulus bill passed. Get it done. Get it done.
Yeah, it's America, so that's not gonna happen. Let me ask you a serious question though. Would you have made that goat reference if you had not so recently held Charlie? Come on, you got incepted by goats.
My dog does look like a baby goat. You're right. Anyway, look, I just think priorities, right? So the number one priority of our lawmakers should be to represent Americans, especially at this time of crisis. What's happening with the post office? I mean, we just heard from DeJoy in those hearings. Okay, cool, you had the hearings, that's awesome. You guys engaged in the theatrics, you guys engaged in political theater. Now what? Now what? I'd love to know, because DeJoy said that he will not reinstall mail sorting machines. What are you guys gonna do about that? Oh, okay, we're gonna investigate Pompeo. I don't care, I don't care.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.